This is a Fox 11 News special.
Relax, get on my tracks, take a back seat.
Meet a class of incredible fifth graders. Kids in performance in their own classroom. Playing instruments some of them have never played before. More importantly, at the very same time, these 10 and 11-year-olds are high on Shakespeare. William Shakespeare.
Oh, night with hue so black. Oh, night.
What's it like to be in a Shakespearean play?
Well, at first you think that it's impossible, but when you get used to it, you know that it's really easy.
Really? Shakespeare can be easy?
Well, if you work really hard at it.
The bard with a twist of whimsy, blended with today's tempos. The players, elementary school kids, diligently inspired, rehearsed, and polished by Rafe Esquith, frequently called the best teacher in America.
I hope you will trust me enough to be extraordinary, because you are. You are extraordinary. Each one of you is special. I hope you stay special.
Together, teacher and students mixed with an amazing dedication to imparting the lessons of life. From English to science, to math, to common sense, to just plain hard work. They are the Hobart Shakespeareans, and they're right here in Los Angeles.
And I shall sing. Ye shall hear, I am not afraid.
You'll always remember when we study Hamlet, people sword fight. That doesn't mean you do. My greatest goal as a teacher, after getting the kids to be nice and to work hard, I want them to love to read. We read all the time, and what I did was we don't use the basal readers from the school district. We learn all those skills, but I basically took all the books that have been banned and we read them, because they're all the best books. So we read Of Mice and Men with this class, and we read Animal Farm, and we read Malcolm X, and we read Anne Frank.
Are they too young to be shocked?
In this neighborhood, nothing would shock my students. Actually, I was the one who was shocked, Carlos, when I first got here and was being asked questions of stuff I certainly didn't know about when I was 10 years old, questions about violence and sex and language that these kids were aware of, which I didn't know till I was in high school and college. So actually, they shock me. I can never shock them.
The Hobart Shakespeareans prepare for months to get the words of the poet and playwright just right, but also the music that Rafe adds to the mix, so that come curtain time, they're ready for the big show right here on the stage in room 56.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Short People is one of 15 songs interspersed with 5 acts of Shakespearean dialogue for this 5th grade production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. Sure, the music's great, but it's Shakespeare's often humorous dialogue that's the real star. 16th century words memorized with feeling by 21st century kids.
All right, kids, we're going to do Act 1, Scene 2. Be loud, be clear, talk to the back row of the audience, and don't try to be funny. Just play the part serious, because it already is funny. If you do your parts, it's going to be hilarious.
But what see I? No, this me do I see. Oh, wicked one! Ye shall hear, I am not afraid.
This grizzly beast, hi, die.
When meat is green and hawthorn buds appear,
What Cindy Wong is performing are original words of Shakespeare from the 1590s, combined, as we saw in rehearsal, with pop music. Hobart Elementary School teacher Rafe Esquith says the only thing he removes from the original are jokes that don't stand the test of time. But here's one that always will.
Nothing but roaring. Let me play the light. That's hard. Good to hear me. I will roar. That'll make the Duke say, "Let him roar again. Let him roar again. Roar!"
Imagination and energy that lights up Room 56 has brought years of praise from educators and journalists nationwide. The Washington Post calls Rafe among the best classroom teachers in America. But the critics we really want to hear from are his students, present and, more importantly, past.
College was so far away, and it was one of those things that growing up in Koreatown, the expectation was that you wouldn't be going to college, that you may be graduating from high school. You would probably work for a minimum wage job after that to help out your folks. So college wasn't even on the radar. Coming into this room and looking at all the banners around, it became a reality.
And today, Oscar is Assistant Director of Admissions at USC.
Rafe made the difference, simply put.
We stayed here hours and hours working on Shakespeare.
Damian Mendieta is 17 now, and he fondly and sentimentally recalls being in Hamlet in 2004, especially the very last performance.
What you hopefully learned this year is that you guys are these fabulous young people, and don't let anybody ever tell you that you're not. And if you guys weep that it's over, I've taught you nothing. This is not over, this is the beginning. So you have to know that your best days are in front of you. Trust me on this one, I know. This will always be a good memory for you, but it's one of many great memories to come. The readiness is all.
You love this guy?
With all my heart.
It's hard to top that, and it is the love, the appreciation that makes Rafe Esquith and his Hobart Shakespeareans so special. Rafe, and through him Shakespeare, continues to touch so many young lives, and after 25 years, he says he has absolutely no intention of stopping. Thanks for joining us. I'm Carlos Amezcua. Good night.
I'm not that special. Teachers can read great books with their kids. Teachers can talk about character issues. But now teachers are so afraid that their kid isn't going to get number 23 right because it's on the test. I think we've lost our focus. And school should be more than that. It should be joyful.